Adaptive Markets. Financial Evolution at the Speed of Thought by Andrew Lo. This is a book summary. Imagine you're standing on the chaotic floor of Wall Street. Screens glow like a digital battlefield. Traders wave frantic hands, and fortunes are won and lost in milliseconds. Some say the market is a perfect machine, an intricate symphony of supply and demand, where prices always reflect the truth. Others argue it's anything but a swirling storm of greed, fear, and human folly. But what if neither side is entirely right? What if the market isn't a machine at all, but something alive? Something that evolves, mutates, and adapts, just like us? Welcome to the world of adaptive markets. Act 1. The myth of the rational market. For decades, finance has been built on one grand idea: the efficient market hypothesis. This elegant theory, first formalized in the 1960s, argues that markets are perfect. Prices already contain all available information. Stocks, bonds, assets, they all trade at their true value, making it impossible to consistently outperform the market. It's a beautiful, logical theory, backed by Nobel Prize-winning research and billions of dollars in investment strategy. And for a while, it seemed unshakable. But then, cracks began to show. If markets are truly efficient, then why do bubbles inflate and burst? Why do some traders win big, while others lose everything? Why did the global economy nearly collapse in 2008, sending millions into financial ruin? The theory says people should act rationally, that we should make logical choices with our money. But history tells a different story. Panic, greed, fear. These aren't just emotions. They shape markets in ways economic models never predicted. Investors don't behave like unfeeling robots. They act like humans. And humans, as we know, are not always rational. This is where Andrew Lo enters the story. A visionary thinker who asked, what if finance isn't mechanical? What if it isn't a set of fixed laws like physics, but something more biological? A living, breathing system shaped by adaptation, competition, and survival. Lo's groundbreaking idea, the adaptive markets hypothesis, challenges everything we thought we knew about finance. Markets aren't always efficient. They're not completely irrational either. Instead, they evolve. Like ecosystems, like species. Like us. And in the world of finance, adaptation isn't just an advantage. It's the difference between wealth and extinction. Act 2. The birth of adaptive markets. For decades, economists saw financial markets as mechanical, predictable machines that function like physics equations. But Andrew Lo saw something different. He looked at Wall Street and didn't see a machine. He saw an ecosystem, a living, breathing network of traders, investors, institutions, all locked in a relentless battle for survival. Lo's groundbreaking idea, the adaptive markets hypothesis, challenges everything we thought we knew about finance. Markets, he argues, don't behave according to fixed laws. They evolve, just like species in nature. Strategies that worked yesterday might be useless tomorrow. The traders who adapt survive. Those who don't, they go extinct. Lo's theory explains what traditional finance could never account for: change. A market isn't a fixed, mechanical entity. It's an ecosystem in constant motion. And just like in nature, survival isn't about being the biggest or the strongest. It's about being adaptable. Think of finance like the Galapagos Islands of money. Some traders are sharks, fast, aggressive, hunting for quick gains. Others are turtles, slow and steady, surviving downturns. Hedge funds act like apex predators, dominating until a shift in the environment makes them vulnerable. But when a crisis hits, the entire ecosystem rewires itself. The rules change, and only those who evolve fast enough survive. This is why no single strategy works forever. The market is always changing, always adapting. Investors must evolve, or they'll be left behind. Act 3. Fear, greed, and market evolution. But here's the real twist. Markets don't just evolve based on strategy. They're shaped by human emotions. Fear and greed aren't just feelings, they're survival instincts. And in finance, they drive everything. Fear takes over and we panic sell, convinced the world is ending. Then greed kicks in. We chase bubbles, believing we'll get rich forever. Sound familiar? It's why people poured billions into dot-com stocks in 2000, convinced the internet would change everything overnight. It's why Bitcoin soared to 60K, then collapsed as panic took hold. It's why GameStop, a struggling retail company, became the center of a financial revolution. Lo's research shows that markets don't just run on numbers. They run on us, on our instincts, our fears, our hopes. Every boom and bust, every crash and rally, it's not about rational decisions. It's about evolution. And in the battle of the markets, only one rule matters. Adapt or be left behind. Act 4. The future of finance. So what's next? If markets are adaptive, can we predict their next move? If traders evolve, can we outmaneuver the competition? Andrew Lo argues that the key to surviving the financial future isn't about clinging to old theories. It's about understanding financial evolution itself. For centuries, finance was dominated by an elite few, those with access to information, capital, and connections. But today, technology is rewriting the rules. AI-driven algorithms analyze vast amounts of data in seconds. Blockchain technology decentralizes power, removing the middleman. Fintech startups are creating opportunities for everyday investors once unimaginable. The markets of tomorrow won't be controlled by a handful of institutions, they'll be shaped by millions of adaptive minds, human and machine alike. But here's the catch. Just like in nature, only those who evolve will survive. The smartest player isn't the one who knows all the answers. It's the one who adapts to the ever-changing game. The financial future belongs to those who can pivot, learn, and transform faster than the rest. This is not just the future of finance. This is evolution at the speed of thought. The question is, will you be part of it? If you found this mind-blowing, hit like, subscribe, and tell us, what do you think drives the markets? Will AI take over finance? Or will human intuition always have an edge? What's your strategy for the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.